Afternoon, Bumble Jeepers. Um, so I've decided to re-squirt the outside of the new old lift gate. Um, I wasn't overall happy, and I'll show you why. So I got thin on the bottom. You can see it's a little splotchy with it hanging. You know, with this up high, I really couldn't see it to cover it correctly. I should have lowered it, but then that would have made it more difficult to get a good finish down here, which this is also thin and a little rough, especially like over in here. It's thin, and you can hear the difference from here to here. And also it got thin in here, which you won't see anyhow, but that's just the way I am. It looks a little thin here where the primer was, and it's a little rough. So anyhow, I started scuffing it. I use these for what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna Scotch Brite it, and I'm gonna, I don't know if I put you in line with my eyesight and see, you can see the run right here. So I don't know if I'll manage to get that out enough so you won't see it. I mean, honestly, when it's sitting on the car, I don't think you will, sitting on the Jeep. But anyhow, I started scuffing. I'm snacking a little. I haven't eaten anything yet today. It's after 1 in the afternoon. Actually, it's probably closer to 2. So, get started on finish prepping this. Probably won't take me more than 5 or 10 minutes to scuff it and get it ready. I got to mix the paint, and I mentioned that I use an enamel hardener in this, and you can see the difference in the finish, how shiny this is compared to if you don't use the hardener. And the other thing I'm going to be doing different today is I'm going to be using acetone as a thinner rather than paint thinner, and I'll show you. Paint thinner, and I got all this stuff at Lowe's. They're close by, so it makes it convenient. But this is the stuff I used last time. Paint thinner, and I believe it's nothing more than cleans and thins, oil-based paint, stain varnish. It's 100% mineral spirits, sorry. And so this time I'm going to be using acetone, and I hope I have another one over there. I wouldn't use lacquer thinner with an oil-based paint. It has a funny reaction. But acetone, I've seen other guys doing Rust-Oleum paint jobs on YouTube, and they're using acetone as a reducer. So we'll do that. It says thins fiberglass resins, epoxies, and adhesives, dries fast, which is actually what I'm looking for today. This one is almost empty, and the lid's not on right, apparently. So put that there, and I think I have another one back here. Yep, I have a full one right here. So get these out to the bench, and let's get to work. Yeah. So, any comments on acetone with oil-based paints? Leave them below. I haven't gotten to the point yet where I'm putting any links in. We'll see. I might try and at some point do process one of these videos through OBS Studio. Sorry, I'm snacking. Seaweed wafers and honey sesame snacks. Those things are so good. So let's get started. I'm going to pause now and come back when I'm ready to paint. All right, he's back. So I got it all scuffed off. Gonna mix up the paint, get it ready to squirt. Previously, when I've used this spray paint on the other parts of the Jeep, like the hood, the fenders, the front fascia, the grille, and the headlight bezels and stuff, I blew them off. I didn't necessarily wipe them down. I think I did wipe down the hood, but I am going to wipe this down with wax and grease I'm not worried about tacking it off. Oil-based enamels are pretty forgiving as far as that. So I got all the wrinkles. I can still feel them a little bit where the paint crinkled up. I might hit that quick with 320 by hand. I did hit this with a block and got the run out of it, most of it. I don't think you'll see it. So, look at that, caught yellow-handed. So, yep, that's where I am now. I'm gonna get this wiped off, get my paint mixed up, and I'm gonna do this the same way I did it before. I'm gonna put a tack coat on it, excuse me, let it flash off, and then go with the heavier coats. So let's get to work.